Somewhere in America right now, a woman is lying on a mattress that cost her $4,000. She's wearing a sleep tracker on her wrist, a weighted blanket on her chest, and a noise machine is humming in the corner. She has not slept. And she is not the exception that in 1950, the average American slept 8.5 hours a night. Today, it's 6.8. But the global sleep aid market? It grew from $13 billion in 2016 to over $100 billion today. You are sleeping less and paying more for the same thing your body did for free. This is not a coincidence. This is a business model. And it started long before you were born. Before electric light, humans did not sleep in one continuous block. They slept twice. First sleep began around 9 p.m. Then they woke up for an hour or two in the middle of the night. Then second sleep until dawn. This was normal for most of human history. The evidence is in every pre-industrial culture that ever recorded sleep. Then came the light bulb. In 1882, Edison opened the first commercial power station in New York. He personally slept 4 hours a night and believed everyone else should too. He called sleep a criminal waste of time. The factory needed workers who could stay awake after dark. So the 8-hour workday was invented, not for rest, for production. And sleep was compressed into whatever was left. But that was only the beginning, because once sleep became scarce, it became valuable. And once it became valuable, someone was going to sell it back to you. In 1898, a company called Colgate introduced the first mass-marketed toothpaste in America. Not relevant, you think. But wait. The same playbook would be used for sleep. Step 1. Convince people they have a problem they didn't know existed. Step 2. Sell the solution. Step 3. Make them believe the problem is biological, not manufactured. The mattress industry was the first to understand this. In the 1920s, most Americans slept on straw, cotton, or horsehair. It was fine. People slept. Then Simmons introduced the innerspring mattress in 1925. And suddenly your bed was not just a bed. It was a technology. By the 1950s, Sealy, Serta, and Simmons were spending millions on advertising. The message was clear. Your sleep is broken. Our mattress fixes it. But the mattress didn't fix sleep. It fixed a problem that didn't exist until they invented it. And that was only the surface. In 1992, the FDA approved Ambien. It was marketed as a miracle. Non-habit forming, safe, effective. By 2010, Americans were taking 36 million prescriptions a year. Then the side effects came out. Sleepwalking, sleep eating, sleep driving. People woke up with food in their beds and cars and ditches. In 2013, the FDA cut the recommended dose in half. For women, because the drug stayed in women's bodies longer than men. They hadn't tested it properly. They sold it first, tested it later. And the worst was still ahead, because the real money was not in fixing sleep. It was in tracking it, monetizing it, turning your unconscious hours into data. In 2014, Apple launched HealthKit. In 2015, Fitbit went public, valued at $4 billion. The pitch was self-improvement. The product was surveillance. Your heart rate, your breathing, your REM cycles, all collected while you slept, without your full understanding of where it went. In 2019, the New York Times reported that sleep data from apps was being sold to employers and insurers. Your boss could know you slept badly before you did. Your insurance could raise your premium based on your sleep score. You were not the customer. You were the product. And the industry had one more trick. The wellness industry. Weighted blankets. Essential oil diffusers. Blue light glasses. White noise machines. Meditation apps. Sleep podcasts. ASMR. A 2023 study found that the average sleep-optimizing household spends over $2,000 a year on sleep products and still sleeps 6.8 hours. The products did not solve the problem. They became the problem because the real problem was never your mattress or your pillow or your brain. The real problem was that you were told sleep was something you could buy. And once you believe that, you will never stop paying. But here's what nobody in the industry wants you to know. Your body already knows how to sleep. It knew before the light bulb, before the factory, before the mattress. Sleep is not a technology. It is not a product. It is not a score. It is a biological function older than humanity itself. Every mammal sleeps. Every bird sleeps. Even fish have rest cycles.
You do not need an app to teach you.
You do not need a subscription to unlock it. You need darkness,
Quiet. And time.
3 things that were free until someone convinced you they weren't enough. In 2017, a sleep researcher named Matthew Walker published a book called Why We Sleep. It became a bestseller, sold millions, changed how people talked about sleep. But in 2019, researchers began fact-checking it. They found that many of his most alarming claims had no solid evidence. The link between sleep deprivation and Alzheimer's? Exaggerated. The claim that sleeping less than 8 hours halves your immune system? No study supported it. Walker later admitted some claims were simplified for impact. But the impact was real. People panicked. Sales of sleep products soared. Fear sells better than comfort ever could. And the sleep industry understood this perfectly. So, where does this leave you? Lying awake at 3 a.m., scrolling through sleep tips on a device designed to keep you awake. Buying a new pillow because an influencer said the old one was killing your posture. Checking your sleep score and feeling worse because it was 72 instead of 85. You are not failing at sleep. You are failing at a game that was rigged before you started playing. The game is simple. Convince you that natural sleep is broken. Then sell you the fix. The fix never works completely, so you buy the next one.
And the next.
This is not a conspiracy. It is capitalism doing what capitalism does. Finding a need. Or creating one. Then filling it. Forever. But there is another way to look at this. In 1965, a 16-year-old named Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 days. It was a science fair experiment. No stimulants. Just willpower. By day 11, he was hallucinating. Paranoid. Unable to form sentences. But then he slept. 14 hours. And woke up completely normal. No long-term damage. No supplements needed. No special mattress. His body fixed itself. Because that is what bodies do. You are not a machine that needs optimization. You are an organism that has been sleeping for 300 million years. Through ice ages. Through plagues. Through every disaster this planet has thrown at life. Sleep does not need your help. It needs your permission to turn off the sleep tracker. Close the sleep app. Forget your sleep score. Your ancestors slept on dirt and straw and lived to tell the tale. You have a bed, a roof, a door that locks. You already have everything you need. The industry will keep selling. That is what industries do.
But you do not have to buy.
Not because you can't afford it, because you don't need it. Sleep was never broken. The idea that that was the product. And the moment you stop believing it, you win. Close your eyes. The rest is free.